applications of definite integrals, and we will obtain volumes by disk method. We have some practice questions in which we will obtain volumes of solid so generated by using disk method. Question is that a basin is formed by revolution of the curve xq equals to 64y about the y-axis. If the depth of the basin is 8 centimeters, how many cubic centimeters of water will it hold? First step is draw the curve xq equals to 64y, and if we revolve this curve around y-axis, we obtain hold the figure in this way, and this is solid like a basin, and we want to find volume that how many cubic centimeters of water will it hold, while y varies from 0 to 8 here. Here the curve xq equals to 64y revolve about y-axis. Now we have cross section, and area of cross section is pi, this is x, so pi x square, and the volume of cross section is pi x square into delta y, pi x square into this is height of this cross section, delta y. So this is the volume. Here y varies from 0 to 8 centimeters, and axis of rotation is y. So we want to obtain volume of this basin around y-axis. Vy, we will use this formula c to d pi fy squared dy. In our previous knowledge, we have discussed about this formula, the use of this formula, and limit goes from 0 to 8, integration pi, and putting this value fy from the simplification of this equation, here we have in this way. So volume around y is 16. Limit of integration goes from 0 to 8, y to the power 2y3 dy, and integration gives us this one. After taking limit, we obtain 1536 pi upon 5 cubic centimeters. Therefore, basin will hold 1536 pi upon 5 cubic centimeters of water. Now we have some other questions based on disk method, in which we will obtain volume. Here question is that find the volume of the solid by revolving the ellipse x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1 about x-axis. We can solve. First step will be draw the curve in this way, and if we rotate this upper half of the area of the ellipse around x-axis, we will obtain in this way. So let us take, this is the point A, this is A dash, and coordinates minus a comma 0 and a comma 0. And if we rotate upper half area of the ellipse around x-axis, a solid like in this way will form, and this solid or such type of solid is known as prolate spheroid. Now volume about x-axis, Vx, limit goes from minus a to a of integration pi fx whole square dx, and fx we will obtain from this equation of the ellipse. Here x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1. After simplification, we will obtain y square equals to b square upon a square. This is a square minus x square. So we can say this is fx whole square. Now putting the value in this integration, we will obtain Vy equals to minus a to a integration pi b square upon a square minus x square. Now these are constants, so pi b square upon a square and integration of this a square x minus x cube upon 3. After simplification, this gives us pi b square upon a square 4 upon 3 a cube, and this gives us four upon 3 pi ab square of unit cube. Now we have some practice questions. In this way, practice question number 1. Find the volume of the solid generated by the revolution of the curve of the curve y equals to a cube upon e square plus x square about its asymptote. And we can solve this problem. We will obtain answer easily as volume equals to 1 by 2 of pi square e cube unit cube. Another practice question we have: find the volume of the solid generated by the loop of the curve y square equals to x square 2 minus x about x-axis again. We can solve this problem easily and will obtain answer as volume equals to 4 upon 3 pi of unit cube. These are some practice questions we can solve and obtain solution easily. Thank you.